Hey, this is Pat, and today we're checking out the all-new Alpinestars Moflow Air Tech hoodie. Now, the Moflow is unapologetically sporty in how it looks for a hoodie. Most hoodies out there are something that blend in, kind of look like an everyday hoodie that you just happen to have motorcycle protection in. Not with the Moflow. The Moflow very much so looks like a sporty kind of street urban wear from Alpinestars, and that was their intention. That's what a lot of the Mo line that they actually have out there is designed to look like. It doesn't usually do well in the US, but this one is going to be the exception. And the main reason is it is a full chassis of polyester mesh designed for hot weather riding. All the mesh is going to allow all that airflow to go through to the rider, cool you off, and have all the hot air exhaust out of the back. So really cool design, really cool look. Again, I dig it. I think it's something that looks very different from what else we see out on the market. It's got external pockets for the actual armor itself. It is a full mesh construction, including the hood. Bits of stretch throughout. And again, I think it looks pretty dope. Hats off to Alpinestars just for going in a slightly different direction than what the rest of the market does. But before I get too long-winded on the features, let's talk about the fit. I have Norman on my left. He's 6'3", 220 pounds with a 44-inch chest measurement, currently wearing the extra large, which gives him a little bit of space within the chest. He can add a back protector if he wants, still has all that nice relaxed fitment to it. Large would have been just a little too tight on him, but if you are looking for a more aggressive fit, you can go that route. But if you are looking at the size chart, Norman falls just outside of the extra large. That goes up to about a 43.7-inch chest, but extra large usually fits him spot on. So if you are between sizes like Norman here, going down is going to give you the best fit. And if you really want an even sportier cut, you can go down even further from there if you really want something, because the stretch is going to allow it to expand a little bit more and give you an aggressive look there. But comes in at $250, small through 4 extra large are the sizes. Comes in 3 different colorways. This is the gray version. There's also a different version of gray, as well as a blacked out version. Just keep in mind, if you are going with the blacked out version and you're wearing a white shirt underneath, you're going to see it. You can actually kind of see that he is wearing a black shirt underneath here. It does show through, so just keep that in mind. With all the mesh, it's going to be doing that. But let's start up at top, work our way down. We can kind of get through all the features. Again, I mentioned it's a polyester mesh main construction throughout. That's going to have some stretch areas, which I'll point out when we see them, but it's all going to be this polyester mesh throughout. Even the hood is non-removable, made completely of that polyester mesh. I like what they did with the cinch cords. They actually tacked them down into the sewn areas of the collar. They tacked it down so it's not going to flap around, but you can adjust it, pull in the hood. The hood does have a snap at the back, which we'll see in just a couple minutes, so you can keep that from flapping around at higher speeds. Overall, the chassis does have a CE level A rating. It's a bit lightweight for what we typically look for, but good for around town, lower speeds, things like that. If you want something with a little bit more protection, check out a CE AA jacket. They got a few in the line that you can check out.